Okay, let's jump right in. There's this staggering figure, a businessman in Kochi, Nimesh. Lost 24.76 crore.
Just incredible.
Yeah, in an online trading scam. I mean, this isn't just about the money, huge as it is. It feels like a sign that cybercrime has.
Oh, well, it's leveled up.
It really has. And what's fascinating here, beyond the sheer size of the loss, which is alarming, is the playbook.
Yeah.
It's global now, but also hyper-local.
Right. So our goal in this deep dive is to unpack that. How are they blending this global reach with, specific local targeting?
Exactly.
So the basics. Nimish, approached back in March 2023. The contact. A guy calling himself Daniel, speaking fluent Malayalam.
The language is key.
Totally. He convinced Nimish to invest using a platform called Capitalix. Promised steady, guaranteed profits, the usual hook.
And the alarm bells only rang when he tried to withdraw.
That's it. Try to get his money out and poof. The whole thing just vanished. Confirmed fraud.
Okay, so usually when we see these big investment scams hitting India, we think, okay, call centers somewhere in Southeast Asia, Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos. Yeah, often linked to Chinese syndicates, right?
Yeah.
That's the pattern we know.
That's established map, yeah.
But wait, this one. The investigators traced the operation, get this, to a suspected call center in Cyprus.
Cyprus? Really?
Yes, Cyprus. That's a huge geographical jump. A European link targeting India like this.
Yeah.
This is one of the first, isn't it?
It is. That's what makes this case, well, pretty unprecedented. How do you run a scam on someone in Kochi from the Mediterranean?
So how do they bridge that gap?
It comes back to that localization. This Daniel character speaking fluent Malayalam, that wasn't accidental.
No way.
It builds instant trust. Using the victim's mother tongue is like a shortcut past suspicion. It suggests they're actively hiring locals, maybe Keralites even.
Wow. That's terrifyingly smart. Moving from generic scams to these tailored high-value attacks using language as a weapon.
Precisely.
Okay, let's talk about the platform itself. Capitalix. Nimesh thought he was investing through them. And Capitalix was a real company, right?
Yeah.
Registered in the U.S.
It is. It's a known global stock trading service. And that use of a legitimate name makes the investigation incredibly complex.
So the police are looking at two main possibilities.
Yeah, two pretty dark scenarios. First, digital mimicry. The scammers might have built a perfect clone.
Like a fake website, an app that looked exactly like the real Capitalix?
Exactly. Pixel perfect. Exploiting the trust that comes with a U.S. registration. So convincing that, the average person just wouldn't spot the difference.
Okay, that's bad. What's the second possibility?
This one's maybe even more unsettling, that insiders, people actually within the legitimate Capitalix company, played a part.
You mean using the real platform's credibility from the inside to run the scam?
Potentially, yes. Leveraging that trust directly.
So if it is the cloning, the digital mimicry, what does that tell us?
It tells us cybercriminals have gotten incredibly sophisticated at mimicking trusted brands. Your usual safety net, recognizing a familiar name, it might be useless now. That's a real game changer for online safety.
Okay, let's try and synthesize this. The big takeaway seems clear. Online scams are faster, they're more global and just, more dangerous. They're blending local language, that personal touch,
Right.
with known, trusted international brand names to basically disarm you.
And the Kerala police response. They issued a public warning after this. Crucial advice, really, for you listening.
Which is?
Be extremely cautious about any online investment that promises unusually high returns. Or, and this is key, guaranteed returns, those words.
Guaranteed returns.
That's almost always the biggest red flag there is, universally.
So this whole deep dive really shows how fast these tactics evolve, shifting operations from Asia to Europe, like Cyprus.
Yeah, but keeping that essential human localized touch.
Which brings us to a final thought.
Right. Given this complex chain, you've got a European call center, a U.S. registered platform name, local Indian language speakers. It really raises a critical question for you to think about. How quickly can international law enforcement actually keep up? How can they collaborate effectively across borders when the scams themselves are so globally spread out and moving this fast?